Good morning. Um, Happy Wednesday. It is November the 10th. Welcome to Just for Today. I'm going to give some of my early morning folks a few seconds to chime on with me. Don't want to leave them out because they support me and really add so much to what we talk about here on Just for Today. So, welcome. Um, Sun's coming up. Pretty cold. I think it's a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. So yeah, but it's going to get pretty warm this afternoon. So as your weather girl on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, dress in layers. In fact, I'm wearing flip flops today. Might be the last time I get to wear them out in public. I don't know. But welcome, guys, just for today. I'm Lisa Kaye with Promise Resource Network. This is our early morning virtual offering. Um, just for today is a slogan in the rooms, and that simply means we can see value in something that we hear, see, or experience to add to our journey or to consider just for today. We might can't consider it for a lifetime, but maybe just for today, right? Because today is all we have. And so let's see if we can dig in with something today that we can add and maybe grow in. Um, Demetra is on top of the morning, kings and queens. Hello, beautiful lady. Christopher's on. Good morning, Miss Lisa. Good morning, Christopher. I'm so glad you're on. Guys, let me know you're out there if you want to. You don't have to. Um, but if you want to say good morning, I'd love to hear from you. So get your coffee, tea, hug your pillow, hug your puppy. I got my puppy laying over here in the bed beside me. Well, I'm not in the bed, but I'm in my bedroom. So he's laying over there on my big 115-pound black, beautiful lab that has to be anywhere that I am. So Drake is with us this morning in spirit, and, and he'll probably be snoring in a little bit. So, but I love him, and he's with me. So here we go. We have Mr. Aaron Wells on just for today. Deidre, it's you know it. Good morning, beautiful people. Absolutely. Well, let's dig in this morning. Sometimes I chat too much and I want to get to it. I don't want this to be a chore. Uh, Alexander West, good God morning. Well, God morning to you. And that is amazing because our topic this morning is simply that, the God of our understanding, the higher power. Um, those of us who have been in the recovery rooms, AA, NA, Al Anon, um, and some of the other recovery places that we've been a part of, we hear that all the time. Giving things over to something greater than you, a higher power. Um, some people call the higher power God, Yahweh, um, so many other, right? And so in the recovery rooms, we know that we respect um, everyone's choice of who, what they refer to as the God of their understanding, their higher power. So we're going to dig into that because I got to thinking, um, I say it a lot, the God of my understanding, because I learned that years back when I first started working my steps and getting in the rooms. And so um, I've adopted that, and I know what it means for me, but we throw that around a lot. And so just for today, I want to challenge you to understand what that means. And if you don't know what that means, I hope that you'll dig in a little deeper. I'm just here to scratch the surface. I'm not the guru or the expert. This comes from my heart and my passions. Just to spark something in your mind around recovery, around building a stronger recovery base. Once we sit and we think we got it all that we need, I promise you, something's your higher power, the God of your understanding is going to show you, oh no, this is a lifelong journey. We never stop building. Um, we never stop growing. And once we think we've arrived, we better recognize we're in trouble. We are in trouble. So, good morning, everybody. Let me know you're out there, and let's dig in about this very topic. And a really good recovery champion that's on with me this morning is Miss Deidre. She had no idea. She actually reached out to me this morning. Um, she works with me at PRN. She is part of my PRN family, and we have gotten to know each other through virtual offerings that we do because she doesn't live in Charlotte. That's one of the things the virtual has done for us is allowed us to reach far and wide for great people to work at PRN. But we share something very in common. And once we realized we were hooked, right? And so we have started building a relationship. And she reached out to me this morning to share something with me. And it was right on target. And she made the statement she didn't know why the God of her understanding laid it on her heart, right? So it goes right along with what we're talking about this morning, right? And other things have been lining up that wanted me to dig a little deeper into this. So here we go. We're going to hit it and then we're going to get it because all of us have got a day to go grab. Only day we got. So just for today, we're going to go grab our day, work, school, whatever you got going on. We want for this to just spark some thoughts, for you to do your own work in your recovery, right? Of course, you can always come to PRN and I'll sit with you, right? Whatever that is that you need. But this is an offering, if just for today, to get you to think, to get you to dig, and open up some doors that maybe you have closed, or maybe some knowledge you just didn't know, right? So Christopher says he will show you that you are in trouble if you ever lose sight of him. But as you follow him to lead you, he will give you everything you need. So Christopher's, and this is such the freedom for recovery. This is such the most beautiful freedom that we can, as a recovery community, respect each other as we know that each other has found our spiritual connectiveness. We have found the higher power that we gave our life and our unmanageability and things we were trying to control over to. And that is part of our journey. And as a recovery community, we respect each other. You know, Christopher says he, right? Someone may say she. Someone may just say higher power. Someone may say God. Some people say Jesus. There's so many terms that I just wanted to have this discussion. But our recovery teaches us that we do not own or are responsible for whom someone calls their higher power, that we are responsible for making that connection for ourselves, seeking that higher power out, and diving in deep into our spiritual walk, right? So we're going to dig into that a little bit this morning. So I want to know your thoughts. Good morning, Miss Kim, and happy hump day. Glad to see you on, Miss Kim Porter. Miss Kim Porter is one of my loves at PRN. Can't do it without her. She's home recuperating, getting better from some stuff that she had done that makes her a better person. And we are proud of you, Kim, for doing self-care and taking care of business. So you can run up them stairs and you can run after those grandchildren and all those things. So I love you, Kim. You inspire me so much. And I'll be glad when you get back to work. I do dearly miss you. So let's dig in a little bit. Let me know your thoughts. And hopefully this will shed some light on some stuff and digging deeper. So this is coming from those of you who know me know that my part of my story in recovery is I found a better understanding in my higher power and got and went through the 12 steps in the room, recovery room of Al-Anon. So I'm on the family side of addiction. And those of you that were on with me Monday know that we were doing self-compassion, and that kind of came from I was going Monday to support my child who is incarcerated, who has severe substance use disorder and has had for the last 20 years. And my higher power is working heavy, and his higher power is working heavy in his life. And so I was able to go Monday and be a part of that. And you guys lifted me up in the universe. And 4 o'clock this morning, well, he was granted treatment versus just incarceration, but it's forced treatment, you know, better than nothing. Um, and so he called me last night, and he has embraced it. He knows he's going to be away from his family for a while, but he's just down the road in Columbia, South Carolina, an hour away from my house. um, and so my son and I are connected very deeply. So he left at 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah, he did. And that's all I'm going to say about it. So let's dig in, because I know my higher power has gotten me through this. And he gave me a beautiful opportunity on Monday. He gave me a beautiful opportunity last night. And this morning at 3:45, I woke up. My alarm set for 4, but I woke up early so I could prepare to just have those thoughts. So, and then Deidre called me, to message me. And so, that's how my higher power works. And you never know when you reach out, when you feel something that you need to say or do. And I apologize for being all mushy, and I am not a pretty crier. I tell people that all the time, but guys, if you guys are on with me this morning, you must love me. So it's okay. That's part of our recovery. And I can't hold back, because if I do, I'm a hypocrite, and I don't love you like I tell you I love you, because I'm not willing to share my heart. And I'm far enough along in my recovery that I don't hide behind anything anymore. I just put it out there because I need you. I need you, and I need you to hear me, and I need to hear you. So thank you for going through that painful, ugly cry. But those of you who are mamas and daddies, or just have that recovery heart and have been incarcerated before and have been through forced treatment or hospitalizations, you know that powerlessness, right? And so as a mama, I was just grateful. So I did some self care this morning, some grace this morning, and instead of sitting in my narrative that was can be ugly, I said, my God of my understanding woke me up 15 minutes early so I could get up, be get my coffee earlier, and sit in my favorite spot in my house and meditate about my child, about him, and what he was seeing and experiencing in this morning as he traveled from York to Columbia, where he will be for quite a while. So I am grateful for that. And I'm grateful for all the opportunities, right? So thank you guys for putting up with me. Yep. Christopher, awesome. God is good all the time. Deidre, I love you. Lisa Kaye, thank you. I do appreciate you guys so much. So let's get to it. So this is coming from my recovery material from that I did in Al-Anon. And if you want to know where it comes from, please just message me and I'll let you know, because if I start talking a lot about it, Facebook will shut it down. So isn't that silly? But anyway, here we go. I have a couple of readings, very short readings, and then we're going to have a discussion. Hey, Roberta, glad you're on. And then we're going to go. We're going to get with our day. So, so in my recovery room, it gave me a great spiritual freedom, because it encourages me to find a personal understanding of God and to allow others the same freedom. I love that. There's no denomination in the recovery rooms. You don't say, okay, the Baptists go over here and sit, and the Methodists go over here and sit. No, we are all, I love recovery. I just love it. Anyway, I got sidetracked. And to allow others the same freedom. Until I could think of God in terms that were meaningful to me, I was not able to truly turn my life over to a higher power. I professed my faith at age 9, and I'm of the Baptist denomination. Southern Baptist, if you can't tell by this accent. So those of you who are familiar with that denomination, woo, yeah. Anyway, we can have a whole nother class about that. But I saw God as this big, powerful, right? But I didn't quite understand the personal part of the relationship. My concept of God evolves. It changes and grows as I continue to change and grow. How wonderful it is, for I now sense a higher power that is alive as I am alive. There is a sense of unique purpose to my journey through life. I am the only one who can live it, and I need the help of the God of my understanding in order to live it fully. Grounded in faith, I can hold tight to my course and meet the future with confidence. So, just for today, once upon a time, I was afraid to live for myself. This was because I did not know how to do it and thought that there was no one to show me the way. Now I have a resource deep within me to guide me along life's many roads. I am not alone on my journey. So, guys, listen to this. I have had this book for 6, 7 years now, and I have not read this right here. And I tell you what, I am writing this on my mirror, and it is going to be one of my affirmations. So, here you go. Listen up. You don't want to miss this one. In the midst of winter, I finally learned that there was in me an invincible summer. Man, that goes really deep. We can have a whole class on that. In the midst of winter, that cold, dark, not so pretty place we can find ourselves in, we can learn that there is an invincible summer within us, that higher power, that relationship that we have. All right. I think of how someone guided me to Al Anon when my life was in the darkest. And I have to give credit to Sharon Galuski, who got in my face some years ago and said, "Girl, you got to do something. You are out of control. Your life is unmanageable. Let me introduce you to a recovery room that might just be helpful." And those of you who know Sharon know. Hey, Jeremy, and hey, Roberta. Jeremy, I am glad to see you're on this morning. Thank you. um, those of you who know Sharon, she's pushy sometimes, but she loves and she knows the importance. So thanks goes to Sharon for guiding me there. I reflect on the times when the words and musics of certain songs have given me courage to go on with life when it might have been easier to give up. And I have to give credit to that to Aaron Wells, as he consistently, over some of the dark parts of my journey with my child, has sent me words and music. He is the music guy, and he always knows the words and the musics to send, and I trust him, so I listen to the music he sends. I may not even be familiar with it because he got some music go way back, but he always knows, and I want to thank him for being that person that my God used to send me the right words and the right music. I remember that I am encouraged by the honesty of people who share their innermost thoughts week after week or day after day. Other recovery champions like Miss Deidre, who shared her story with me, who felt led by her higher power to reach out to me this morning at way early, 5 something, right? So I have to shout her out, you know? And so my higher power works through other people, other things too. But I just have to shout out as I read this passage who it applies to in my life. I am aware that deep down there is a part of me that wants what is good for me, that pushes me to seek peace, happiness, direction, and wholeness in my life. Listen to this. And I doubt my doubts. So just for today, when I feel far away from a higher power, I have to listen very carefully. I listen to at meetings. I listen to music. Thank you, Aaron. I listen to the wisdom that comes through my recovery material and through other champions like Deidre this morning. And I try to open to I'm trying to be open to what I hear. I never know from where messages will come. You never know. And thank you, Deidre, for just sending me some special stuff this morning that I really needed. Every now and again, take a good look at something not made with hands, like a mountain, a beach, the ocean, a star, the turn of a stream. There will come to you wisdom and patience and solace, and above all, the assurance that you are not alone in the world. You are not alone in the world. Awesome, right? So, guys, a few more things. Let me know what you think about this. The God of your understanding. We talk about it so much. I just really felt like we needed to really name it today. We're too really quick to say, the God of my understanding. And we have the freedom to respect everybody's choice around that. That's what my recovery room taught me. And I don't have to judge people if they don't have the same God of their understanding as I do. I love that. I don't have to worry about that. I can just be a testimony and live it out and speak it right. So, a few more thoughts that I jotted down this morning. In my recovery process, my concept of God shifted many times, numerous times, but I never abandoned my original concept of the God of my understanding as a little girl. I had very inspirational, strong folks in my life growing up, and my mother was one of them, and several other folks that came into my life. And so I don't stray too far from that, but I actually have grown it and shifted it. Um, so I'm always changing and stretching and growing. My ideas and beliefs are always changing, shifting, and growing. The feeling I get from knowing that my higher power, that there's a power that exists that's greater than me, and that I can give things over to, um, is everything to me. Because I know early on in my recovery, I lost touch with that. And I was trying to control a very unmanageable life. And I just about lost everybody and everything that was precious to me. I used to hold faith in this image of God who sits up way high. As a little girl, we used to paint pictures, right? And what was told to us in stories, right? Watching that this great big being was sitting up there in heaven watching all. But now I have given my will over to much more a personal sense of God, the voice that rests inside me. I can, I, I visualize him inside me, inside my heart, and that's shifting and guiding me, and not just up there, right, looking down. That he's he's in me, and he's giving me what I need through your words. Hey, Sharon, just shouted you out a little bit ago. Sharon Galuski's in the house. And Sharon, if you're still on, I thanked you for guiding me to Al-Anon some few years back. So I wanted to give you that your higher power nudged you that day to get up all in Lisa Kaye's face. So if you weren't on then, I wanted to make sure you heard that. So for me, my higher power is guiding me and protecting me through the day. For me, my higher power is the author. He is my author of my life. And that He may give me the free will, but I know that he's got me. If I continue to pull over and give him that control and quit trying to take it back from him and listen to those beautiful recovery champions like yourself and in other ways that he speaks, that I will make the mark. I will find where I'm supposed to be and I will get through it. So I know that I have some creative control, that my God of my understanding gives me ways to control things in a very creative way, but not harmful. And that's what I've learned in my recovery is that to learn what is mine to control, right? And I could get very creative with that. And I am so thankful and grateful for that. Um, this force gives me everything I need to function in this changing world. And for that, I'm grateful. For a while, I have some tools, and lots of you give me those tools. And in my recovery material, I find those tools. I know that I can only do so much. This, I believe, is the most important thing in establishing my sense of my higher power, recognizing that it is not me, that it's not me who has that ultimate control, that is my higher power that does, and that I need to listen, connect my ears to my heart, my mind to my heart, and make those things connect so I can really hear where I need to be. So I don't know about you, but sometimes I get uncomfortable because I want to know what the plan is. I want to know, but do I? I might not like it, but I know that it may be what I need, right? I cannot carry a sense of calm with me because I have, if I live outside, right, of where I need to be. I want to have that faith. I have faith that doing the next right thing, we hear that in the rooms. Lisa, all of you out there, just keep doing the next right thing because this is the only day we have. No matter how difficult, may not only keep me out of trouble, but also give me a better sense of my surrounding. And the ultimate for Lisa Kaye is what is my purpose in walking this earth, right? What is my purpose in life? I do want to stay out of trouble. I don't want to invite trouble, that's for sure. But I do also I want to hit my mark. I want to be living what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm in the fourth quarter of this life. Um, so I want my fourth quarter for me to cross the finish line or cross the goal there with my, and winning touchdown. And by the way, go Gamecocks for beating Florida. And if any of you are Florida fans, I'm so sorry. Um, just picking. But I do want to hit the mark. And so this morning, I just wanted to bring light to this statement that we hear so much. Higher power, the God of my understanding. I just want to chat a minute because my God of my understanding is definitely worth the chat. So let's see what you got to say. And let's get on with our day. So we have Christopher says, Deidre is awesome. Oh, you and Deidre know each other. Awesome. She always knows what to say or what to let you know it's okay and everything's going to be okay. And Lisa, you're awesome because every time I watch you, you bring to me what I need. Well, I am the vessel. Deidre is the vessel. So it's kind of a great example of our God of our understanding utilizing us this morning, Deidre to me and me to you or anyone else that feels like this was words that they needed to hear this morning. But thank you. And hey, Roberta, glad you are on. Let's see. Miss Karen DeSoto's with us. Thank you, Karen. I always depend on you. And Jeremy says you're welcome. Jeremy, you are so funny to me. I think you becoming my new best friend. So you come see me. PRN. So Deidre says, I feel like we are all blocks. I place to build one another. Place to build one another. That's why it's important to be able to be close enough to your own understanding to be able to give, and follow the lead of whom he considered to be your higher power. Yeah, sometimes we get those nudges, those urges that we need to reach out. We need to do something for someone or send somebody a special message. And we go, no, they don't care to hear from me. That is the lie they do. I'm here to tell you, I'm that person. Words of affirmation, kind, encouraging words is my love language. I can be mad as heck at you. You say the right words to me, and I'm like putty, right? Um, so, yeah, if you feel a nudge to do something special to encourage someone, do it. Do it. Um, Sharon's on. Good morning. Lisa, you're strong. I don't know about that, but I know that I'm stronger and I'm getting stronger every day, because I want to hit the mark and I want to be there for you guys. And I want us to stay in each other's lives, right? And be a part of this great community that we've been blessed with, right? This virtual world that we now embrace actually gives us a way to connect when we maybe would have never met each other, right? So it's not a bad thing. Good morning. Deidre says change agents. Absolutely. Sharon says, thank you for guiding me every day. I'm not sure if you're talking to me, Sharon, but guiding you is, yeah, I'm just picking. No, Sharon, we guide each other every day. Christopher says, I was my biggest block to myself for years. But when I decided to let go and let God to take control and lead me, everything has gotten better and so much easier to live. It's not always easy, but if it was always easy, everyone would be doing it. But it is always a better day when I allow God to lead me instead of trying to drive. Uh, that makes, let's see, get out of there. And I allow God to lead me instead of trying to drive it. That makes sense. So, absolutely. Thank you so much. Deidre says, faith, the evidence of things hoped for, cannot be seen all the time. Very good. And there is Mr. Izzy on. Say, I love your hair. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you must be talking about my bangs. Yeah, covering up my wrinkles. No, it's just a different look. Thank you, Izzy. Deidre said, yes, I swear your spirit, my spirit twin. Absolutely. We are, all of us are. Why else would we be up at 6:30 in the morning talking with each other, right? You guys are beautiful to me. I can always depend on you guys to come on and chat it up. And some of you don't want to chat, and that's okay. And you're just here listening, and I love you just as much as well. So, guys, I hope you were able to get something from this morning. Um, I just challenge you to dig deeper about the God of your understanding and not just flippantly throw that phrase out. Do you have that relationship, that understanding? Because you say the God of my understanding. So, what does that mean to you? Right. And I think it means different things at different spots of our journeys. So, my challenge to you is don't just throw that phrase around, really dig in and understand what that means to you. And are you living it? Are you practicing it in your recovery? Maybe you're an old head and you haven't gotten in your recovery material, and maybe you've kind of gotten away from some of those things that kept you close to your recovery. So I challenge you today to dig some of that up, dust some of them off. And don't forget to do the exercises in your recovery. Deidre challenged me this morning, and it was funny that I told you guys I joined Planet Fitness here in York. It's a brand new, it doesn't open till next week, but I got to do the work. If I want my heart to get healthier, I got to do the work. If I want to dig in deeper in my recovery and grow in my recovery, I got to dust off and do the work. So I challenge all of us to do that. Christopher says, we got to always remember that our lives are a journey and not a destination. Yeah. The journey, absolutely, is the beautiful part, right? We get to meet beautiful people, we get to see beautiful places, and we get to grow. Sometimes we fall on our hiney tails. I do at least once a week. And you guys, because I am committed to come on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30, um, I get out of myself and go, you know what, this is for me, but this commitment, right, gets my hiney up, and here we go, and it keeps me accountable. You guys are my accountability. Um, Sometimes I do play a replay because something's going on in my life that keeps, like last week, I had my grandchildren, and that I had taken them to school, so I had to do a replay. But most of the time, I'm going to be here, unless I'm led to do something different, right? So I just thank all of you. Um, Deidre says, be good to yourself today. Love you guys. Erin Wells says, my daughter Erin gave me a play card that says, faith makes this possible, not easy. My God is my Father and greatest superhero. I love him and he loves me. Amen. Amen. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, I wanted to give you a platform this morning, to share with me or to hear about or just to experience some thoughts about your higher power. Christopher is sending us off with, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Love all and have a wonderful day, Miss Lisa Kaye. Thank you so much. Sharon says, sometimes God for me is good, uh, ordinary, orderly directions. My higher power speaks what I need. Absolutely. Orderly directions. So, Sharon, I'm going to give you some orderly directions when I see you in about an hour. Guys, I love you. Please share this on your social media. You never know who in your recovery or in your family or friends might just need to think about their higher power, might need to grow, might need to just get inspired. Not always by my words, but your words, because they see your chat. So share this. Ask people to share it on your page too. Recovery is, we're a big family, and we need to continue putting out good stuff around recovery, so people don't feel alone. They at 3 o'clock in the morning, they might just find some of your chats that's been recorded on Just for Today that gets them through a dark time. I believe my higher power, my God and my understanding, is not just using me, but he's using you in these chats. So you keep chatting every Monday and Wednesday and Friday with me, because we don't know who needs that encouragement. These recordings are seen from people all over the United States as well as outside the United States. We get that report out of our Facebook thing, and I am just at awe of what this technology has allowed us to do. So, guys, let's take full advantage of this. So, come on with me each time I come on and really dig in and help me get out the message that you don't have to walk recovery alone, and that there are things out there and people out there like Promise Resource Network that you can hook up with and be a part of this beautiful journey, not a destination, but a beautiful journey, like Christopher reminded us of. Um, Christopher says, see you bright and early on Friday. Love you. Love you too, Christopher. I love all of you. Guys, let's go to work. Let's go to school. Let's go feed the dogs. Whatever you got to do, be careful, be safe. And I will see you Friday at 6:30. And I just want to thank you so much for coming on with me today and letting me hear and feel your hearts this morning. So we will see you on Friday. If you come by PRN, come check me out. Hunt me down. I'll sit with you and chat with you. But we'll see you later. We'll see you Friday for sure. You guys have a great, beautiful day.